Let's go sew this super sweet and simple baby doll sleeping bag that I made for my little ladies for Christmas.
First thing you're going to do is go to hometownquiltcompany.com and print your template. You're going to print it out, tape it together, and cut out this piece, just your top piece. This is going to be the top of your sleeping bag. Then you're going to pin it to your Minky. And then I went back and I pinned it some more. And then I went back for the third time and I pinned it again. Do you see how there's not one single spot that doesn't have a bunch of pins in it? And y'all know I'm not a pinner. So if I tell y'all to pin this much, I mean pin this much. You're going to take a marker and draw 2 lines. This is where I'm going to start sewing. I'm going to sew all the way around. When I get back to here, I'm going to stop. And this is going to be the hole that I turn my project right side out through. This is what the front of my sewing machine looks like. This is the stitch width and this is the stitch length. Do you see this 2.5? I'm going to go up to 3.5 and that's going to solve all of your Minky problems. You want to make sure you leave an overage when you cut your piece out so that you have plenty of room, because this does want to move. It wants to stretch in both directions. So we put lots of pins, we left a little overage, and we lengthened our stitch to 3.5. Now, I'm going to start sewing at this line, and I'm going to sew all the way until I get back to this line.
So when we sew Minky, we have 3 things to remember. Number 1, cut your Minky a little larger. Number 2, pin more than you think you need. And number 3, lengthen your stitch. And that's going to solve all your Minky problems. Except for the mess Minky makes. It's not going to solve that problem. But the mess is worth it for this precious, precious fabric. We've sewn it and we've left a hole. So now it's time to go back and pull out our 47 million pins.
I've got these amazing scissors from Missouri Star Quilt Company. They are the Amelia 8-inch scissors. We're going to cut all of our excess Minky off.
You can buy these scissors alone, or you can buy a beginner set of all of the cutting tools. There's a link in my bio.
Now we're going to find our hole that we left, put our fingers in it, and push it right side out. Push out your corners. Y'all know the drill. Fingers, chopstick, handy dandy tool, no scissors. Do not use your scissors. You will poke a hole in this. Now after we get this turned right side out, we're going to top stitch it. Don't iron the Minky. These pretty little dots will go flat. And they come back after washing. Usually, ironing's really not necessary. It folds over pretty flat for you. But if you have to iron, use a really cool iron. Oh my goodness.
When you're top stitching, top stitch Minky side down so that the Minky is on the bottom and whatever your other fabric is on the top. And don't forget to email me a photo when you make these to hometownquiltcompany@gmail.com. I want to see.
And that's it. You've sewn Minky and you have a super sweet baby doll sleeping bag. Look how precious. It looks just like my little lady's nap mat. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher and I would love for you to come sew with me.